We see that in Philadelphia. We okay, so the
So you
market's
had asked me
crazy.
about grad school. We didn't
Yeah,
even
well,
get there.
but I'm like, there's a lot. There's so much experience,
This poor
and
video,
you've
you're
done
going to
so
have to
much.
splice it all together, right?
Yeah, amazing. So you're in grad school, and was it the thoughts of of growing up and being in those open houses that led you think residential real estate, starting a real estate company, or how did that pan out?
No, crazily. So I'm in grad school. I was studying. I picked Cornell because I wanted to study hospitality, and they're the best school in the world for hospitality. And so I applied to one graduate school, and I applied early decision. So I applied in October. I found out right before Christmas that I'd gotten in, and I thought, okay, if I don't get in, my backup plan is I'll apply to all the other very good grad schools.
Yeah.
And I chose Cornell because, one, it was the best in the world. And I thought, if I'm going to go master's and I'm going to pay out of pocket to do this, right, I want to have a phenomenal experience doing it. But what I liked about Cornell was that they also you had to pick a track. So my degree is a Master's of Management and Hospitality, but you had to pick a career focus. And my career focus was real estate finance and investments. So I could study real estate formally. So here I'd had all this on-the-job training, but I never knew the theory behind it. Why do we model cash flow this way? Why is this the right rate of return for an office building versus an industrial building versus a retail building? So I was able to study that formally, and that was fabulous. But then when I got out of Cornell, I thought, how am I going to marry these two together? To your point, how are you going to figure out how to take hospitality and real estate and put them together? So I moved to New York City, and I worked for JLL, which is a large commercial brokerage firm, in their hospitality division. So I sold, as a broker, I sold hotels in New York City.
Wow.
So that's how I was able to take hospitality and real estate and put it together.
So when you're selling hotels, I mean, you're bringing together investors, figuring out the numbers that make them work, and somehow marrying that in a process to make everybody win.
Yes.
That's like just a big version of having a buyer find the right house and figure out what their needs are, isn't it? I mean, because you're really just qualifying
You're putting
everyone's
parties
needs
together. Exactly.